The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Lagway. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They call the counter play here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looks like he's going to run it. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. To the air, it's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination of coverage and rush working together.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. The shotgun running play call. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Past the 25. Goes out of bounds, but a nice gain. They'll spot him short of the 35.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Hand off to the back. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Here's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
On the run, it's Miller. Open field ahead. He's got space on the left. Touchdown, Orange, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. The running back here in a direct snap. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. Chris, sometimes a change in scenery is all a player needs, and DJ Lagway was always a talented guy at Florida, and it just never materialized. But here with Baylor, he certainly has a fresh start and has played tremendous, and now the Bears on the precipice of competing for a championship.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but snags the ball. He gives this defense a takeaway. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. single back takes the handoff.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Here's the second down play. Takes off in a bootleg. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Nelson. Caught by the receiver. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
On the ground, it's Miller. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
He's got the first and still going. Now here he goes at the 10. Touchdown, Syracuse. Powers into the end zone.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Syracuse 14, Baylor 0.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. It's the running back in the flat.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally get him down, but on play through the air. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's leg way. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. We have a timeout call. That's the 2nd one taken by Syracuse. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. And the Orange will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return to get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half.
Here we go. Ready. Spider over. Spider. Cue.
Back to throw. It's Nelson. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bears will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Quick throw over the middle. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Here comes the rush. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. Syracuse lines up now, first and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Orange. Still no answer for this offense.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
They convert to BAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. That's caught. It's Turner. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Makes the catch. It's Freeman. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Makes the grab. It's Freeman. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take free yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but, man, these are important. Creating second and short, third and short. Nice job by this offense. This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Going for a big play downfield. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Ball handed off. Breaking into the clear. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to trim out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
2nd down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Nelson. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
And the returner steps out. They'll mark football right there. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. And the running back takes the handoff. Runs through the defender. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place. And again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. He's breaks into the clear. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And it's Syracuse on top right now. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. The ball is loose. The defense has got it.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Miller. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to. But they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Dropping back. It's Nelson. On the move now. Hit just as he throws the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
And the quarterback dropping back. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Baylor, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll run it to the left. Oh, he's got open space. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Syracuse. This offense cannot be stopped. This offense continues to pour it on. You can just feel the energy growing. This fan base can sense it. They're so close now to a huge home playoff victory.
I've been impressed with this group all day long, really all season long. But you think about what they've been able to do in this playoff game. The execution has been off the charts. This touchdown was sensational, and you can just feel it. This building is ready to go crazy for this home playoff win.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Scanning the field. It's Blagway. Here comes the pressure. Oh, and they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
We always talk about a pass rusher having a great motor, and this is a great example of that on the edge. This defensive end, he didn't beat him right away, but it's just the effort to sustain the rush that ultimately gets home. Beautiful job right there, and a nice job by this secondary covering up those easy, quick throws. We used to call these slant routes from the inside receiver a lookie, and the reason is it happens so fast that all you've got to tell him is, hey, bud, you better look real quick. And sure enough, ball is out quickly, it's right on his frame, and it's a nice completion.
Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. A Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. The Bears looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Bears. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Baylor, 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. QB bootlegs here. The sure hands. It's Miller. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. And the Bears signal timeout. That's their first. Chance to strategize for this second down play. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Working clock with the ground game. He's got some space. Look out. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Timeout taken by Baylor. That's their second. They've still got one more left to work with. 2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee.